What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cosmet Wrestling. I'm Kyle Arado, virtually sitting alongside Matt Carpia. What's going on, man?
Nothing much, Kyle. Guys, this is a little different. It's almost like a podcast we're doing. I still was positive with the virus, so we didn't go into the school or the studio. So we're gonna see how this works off, and we're just gonna recap another Raw with you guys after TLC.
Yeah, let's get right into it, man. Raw kicks off with the newly crowned WWE Raw Tag Team Champions, Asuka and Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, I mean, after their major win Sunday night at TLC against Nia Jax and Shayna, I mean, Asuka comes down and just like gloats about her and Charlotte's win on Sunday at TLC until they're actually interrupted by a furious Nia and Shayna. Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, they just interrupted, and I think they're ready for their title shot. They claim Nia and Shayna are no longer champions, which they aren't, and actually ask them to step away, step down, get out of the ring. Charlotte asks for a ref. She actually demands for a ref to see Dana and Mandy actually take on Nia and Shayna. So what is it? Is Charlotte the matchmaker here?
What a way to open up Monday Night Raw, though.
I mean, this match, Kyle, it wasn't special at all. I mean, whatever. Shayna taps out Dana with the Karafuda clutch. And Mandy and Dana, they actually go after Jax and Baszler after the match, throwing both women over the top rope with Asuka and Charlotte still on commentary. So, I don't know. I mean, even though they got an L, I think they're still going to have a chance.
Yeah, showing that they are a tough team for sure.
Absolutely.
We then have Jeff Hardy followed by Riddle for their tag team match versus the Hurt Business. The Hardy Bros. I don't know how many times you heard that name, but it was certainly said enough.
Did you, as the Hurt Business were in the ring and Jeff Hardy and Riddle interrupted, did you hear Riddle tell the Hurt Business to like hang out in the back, stop being so like stiff, and he told them to get toasted? Like, what? like what? Smoke something? Or I don't know. Riddle seems like he's always high. I don't know. Jeff says they have to fight.
Loosen up when it gets in the ring. I don't know.
Jeff says they have to fight with faith tonight while taking on Bobby and MVP. Oh man, he knows that the Hurt Business is nothing to mess with. I don't know. I mean, I like it. Riddle and Jeff as a team. I can't go against them. All right, guys. So Drew Gulak is actually in the ring next, set to face Angel Garza. Well, win Clipper to Gulak 1, 2, 3. Whatever. Garza got a win. Nice to see him get a win on TV. Nothing special. Whatever.
Hey, he got a new haircut though. Yeah.
He did. He looks handsome. He looks good. Not as handsome as handsome Rusev. Remember that?
Yeah.
Oof.
We are then welcomed to Miz TV with Miz's guest, AJ Styles. After their match last night, I was surprised that AJ accepted this invitation.
Yeah, I mean, his security guard almost was next to him. Miz actually explains how he took advantage of an opportunity, but AJ actually rebuts him. Miz feels disrespected. I mean, almost then brings up a good point, Kyle. Guys, he says Morrison actually cashed in, and Miz demands that Money in the Bank contract again. Morrison actually cashed in that contract. So if you think about it, Miz, he is the holder. Miz didn't cash in. Morrison did for him.
I think he'll get it back, man.
I don't know. I don't know. They didn't do anything about it tonight. Nobody interrupted, so I don't know. I'm kind of going to see how it plays out within the next week or two. But Drew interrupts as himself, Sheamus, and Keith Lee read a story after each other. The Nightmare After TLC. They immediately just give it to Miz in the ring, and Miz and Morrison and AJ actually, as AJ kicks Lee into Sheamus before Sheamus is about to bro kick the Miz. This got heated.
Yeah,
Sheamus wanted to kill him.
He had to play peacekeeper there.
Oh man, I love seeing Sheamus as a hothead.
Ricochet was then set to face another member of Retribution, seeing how he faces one of them every week. I couldn't see him winning this match.
I mean, I think he was set to face T-Bar, as we actually head to a promo of Ali disobeying Ricochet of not accepting their offer to join his offer to join Retribution. So I guess it was T-Bar versus Ricochet. I'll take it. I mean, it didn't disappoint. Ali kept pressuring Ricochet to join them because, Retribution, they can't go out without anybody. They have to be ringside, whatever. But Ricochet said nope. T-Bar then finished him with a knee to the head. Oh, man. I feel bad for Ricochet, but I don't know. After the match, T-Bar just cut a promo to Ricochet as they were all standing over him saying either he joins them or they end him. So he's got a decision to make.
For sure. MVP and Bobby Lashley then take on the new formed team of Riddle and Jeff Hardy.
After Riddle takes out MVP and almost outside, Jeff actually goes for a whisper in the wind, but Bobby taps him out with a hurt lock. Riddle and Jeff. Michael Cole, he brings up the Hardy Bros. The Hardy Bros.
Dude, the
That's
Hardy
funny.
Bros, it could be a good team, man.
That's funny. Instead of the Hardy Boys, the Hardy Bros. I could see it. You know? Absolutely.
They look really good in the ring together, actually, so, yeah.
Hey, well, you know what, Kyle? Next, let me just say, ladies and gentlemen, Elias. You know, I miss hearing that from commentary and from our ring announcer. I really do. Jackson Riker, he's alongside Elias as Grand Metalik actually comes out as Riker and Metalik set off for a match. Well, Metalik actually lasted for a minute. Maybe a minute. It was sad. Very sad.
We then see Randy Orton coming up next as we cut to commercial.
You know, the Viper is headed to the ring. He's actually smiling, a demented smile. Randy says, yes, he burned the Fiend alive, but the Fiend, he is no man, and Randy Orton is not a normal person, but Randy says how he's evil. He's the evil bitch who actually took the Fiend out. I mean, the lights go dark as Orton leaves the ring scared. He's scared and confused. He's like, oh boy, what's going on? Alexa Bliss was then in the ring swinging on a playset that said the Firefly Funhouse. She asked Randy to play, as Alexa says he's home under the layers of Earth, and if he leaves home, it'll be like nothing we've seen before. As the lights go back to dark.
I can't wait for this, yeah.
Guys, it'll be like nothing we've seen before. I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
We then had a kind of filler women's tag team match, Lacey Evans and Peyton Royce versus the newly formed tag team champions, Asuka and Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, Charlotte took the W for the team with the figure 8. I'm happy. You know, Asuka's looking good.
Ready?
All right, and then for our main event time, the Holiday Street Fight. WWE Champion Drew McIntyre, Keith Lee, and Sheamus versus The Miz, John Morrison, and AJ Styles with almost ringside. This match was okay. I mean, whatever. Sheamus was in control of Styles for a little bit. McIntyre hit Miz and Morrison with 10 beats of the bod ran before Lee grabbed both men and ran them into the apron. McIntyre actually powerbombed Styles through a table with a bowl of eggnog that actually made a huge mess. Sheamus then tagged himself in to hit the bro kick, but Lee also tagged himself in. These two have been just going at it throughout the night, but almost actually puts Morrison through a table while Lee beats Miz with a spirit bomb, and then Sheamus just immediately hit that bro kick right onto Lee after the match, and McIntyre yelled at him as the show just cuts to black. So they got some unfinished business, Lee and Sheamus.
Yeah, what a way to end the show.
I liked it. I'm happy.
All right, guys, that was it for this week's Monday Night Raw. Kind of different from us this week. We will be back in the studio next week, healthy and happy. Thanks for watching. Always like, comment, and subscribe.
All right, guys. Peace.